Hello, my little crones and my little munchkins. I am back. As I said, I did want to read a reading on this marriage of Will Smith and Jada Smith. I am just bursting at the seams to want to know what's going on. So let's see. The idea that Will Smith, no, hold on, that Chris Rock and Jada was in an affair, that is mind-boggling. And the very fact that, oh no, Chris Rock was a hoe, never. And I understood that's why his marriage broke up. Well, you know, now, I'm sorry, those cards dropped all over the place. And as I said, it is devastating news to me. It is so amazing how we put these celebrities in our lives. All these cards has been shuffled before I even begin to read. So I'm just going to shuffle a little. You're just going to have to trust that there is no hanky-panky going on and that this is all real. Just know that. I have no reason to lie, so I'm putting them down. Okay. I told you, I'm going to read today. I'm going all the way live today. What you talking? I ain't playing. I want to know. I've been taking it easy. But now I done said, allegedly, that the man doesn't satisfy his wife. So I got to go in now and understand what's going on in all of this, right? Because it just doesn't make sense to me. Oh, man. And it just seemed like that sex addiction, it just looks like she had or recovering from some kind of sex addiction. All of this is allegedly now. I don't know what's going on in these people's lives. I don't live with them. I have no idea. But I just read the cards and I'm just reading them. You see, I'm taking them from every which way but loose, okay? And they all been shuffled, so... oh, that's, you know, I'm going for the jugular today because I want to know. I want to know what's going on in their lives. And last, but not least, gotta know what's going on in the Jadas and the Wills family. What's going, oh, you popping. You got a lot to tell me. Okay, tell me. Tell me. Here we go. There we go. All right. All right, let's see what's going on. I'm coming from 4 different angles today. I am taking no prisoners, and let's get in. Oh, we got to know absolutely what kind of spirit we're dealing with. We got to understand the temperament of the cards. This is what led us here. So this is a representation of Will and Jada, so I shall pick 2. One for Will and one for Jada. Remember how I laid them down. The first card is always men lead the family. So here is Will. Son. Woo, Lord. Now, if this came out bad, I don't know. This has got to be. The last time it was the Emperor and the Empress. You can follow back on some of my readings and see that it came out that way. I'm really going to do this because, Jada, what do you want to represent you for real? Jada, what do you want to represent you? That card or shuffle? You see what I mean? Did I not ask? I didn't want to pick it up. It jumped out. I don't do it. So Will's son, Jada Tower. We going in? You see for yourself, right? Okay. I'd like to give you the overview of the cards. The first overview of the cards I'm going to go with, and I'm going to take them as they stand. Like all court cards will be male, all court cards will be male, female, children, whatever. All right? Reading as is. So here is a female. However, let me repeat. I'm reading for Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. However, Smith, if you identify with this reading, it doesn't matter whether you are a male or a female. This is just how they are being read right now. Because there are a lot of people. Will and Jada Smith is not the only one having this kind of a problem. Believe that. They're not the only one. You know, it's just that they out in the front and the center. And we need people like that in Hollywood so we can learn how to deal with things. Not everything calls for a divorce, especially when you're dealing with that kind of money and fame and children and da-da-da-da, God knows. Well, anyway, here it is. This shows me that this here on this depiction, this is a female. So I'm going to say this card showing me that she is definitely in control of her money. And the reason why I say her money, because she's to the side. So this is what she has on her side money. All right, I'm reading today. Here is a picture of a male. A sexy male. So these are things she likes. She likes younger men. I'm just going in what the cards say, okay? Five of Wands, this lets me know that she keeps chaos because she's chaotic within herself. She doesn't have the peace that this is according to cards, okay? She doesn't have the peace. Not the kind of peace like the world peace, but that inner peace. That's why she needs to read table talk. That's where she can vent. I told you, she's an intellectual. She needs to be stimulated. And when she is not stimulated, that's that chaos. That's that chaos. And I know that there are people who understand that. Doesn't mean you crazy, just means that you need to fix things. You need to organize things. You need to make things make sense. And this is what it's coming out. And in order for her to have her peace in that, to make her peace with that, to make her peace on earth, she just needs to know spiritually she's grounded to it. You understand? In order for me to be grounded with everything that I have, I gotta have peace in my head. And this here represents earth because it's baskets, meaning bread, meaning earth. It comes from the earth, okay? Now I'm going around. Also, here is the famous eye roll that shook the world, okay? This again, this is earthly. This is a earth basket. This is a 4. So 4 let me know balance. 4 balance, right? Because you have 4 wheels on a car. Look at all the 4s, balance. So they're letting me know with the eye roll, she's not in balance. And in this group, here is another male figure. Okay? So this lets me know I'm going around. He is not, this is something that must be okay. And this is what's leading me to believe she's not sexually satisfied in her marriage. Look, I'm reading cards. Again, this is allegedly. Pure entertainment, okay? And it lets me know this has been a struggle for them. This has been a struggle. She doesn't find him sexually. So it's time they move on from that. They moved on from it. In other words, that's the moon card. It's time to move on. We done tried it. Even Will himself said, it is not my responsibility to make you happy. And that is true. Happiness has to come from each individual. No one can make you happy. Happiness has to come within you. And I believe that when Will said it, I think he said it wholly for their whole relationship. Spirit, soul, and body. Here again, I see friction. Here is this. This is a 5. Again, friction. Here is a 5. Friction. So it just looked like here they were working together. Like they were working it out, trying to bring it together, pulling it together. But this looked like somebody said, the hell with it, and left friction. Here, this 5 looked like, hey, we're working it out. We have a meeting of the minds. We're going to work it out. We're going to do it. This is a 5. We're going to do it. We're in sync in the mind. And now it seems like they're like busted. You go your way, I go mine. You think about it, you go work yourself out, I go work myself out. This is what it seems to be. However, there is an enemy in this camp. Remember I told you about this card? The unwelcome guest that entered. So something in this marriage may be revealed that was not. Or something came up that was buried. And now it done opened up a can of worms because this is the unwelcome guest. And whatever it is, this is Will putting down his foot because this is the emperor. And that's a male card. So this is someone that's putting down their foot, laying the law to a queen. And the emperor is over a queen. Because here, she's no longer an emperor. So somehow, she lost her status with Will. Something is wrong in that. You see? So, we got that. So, we're coming on around. We definitely see a crossroad in this marriage. There is definitely a crossroad. Well, you all know how I feel about it. You made a promise. You said y'all gonna stay together forever. And I expect you to keep that. Show me how y'all gonna do it. Use that table talk. Get some real counselors in there. Whatever. Because Jada clearly don't know everything. And without a professional amongst you, I don't see how you're going to get the proper help you need. Well, anyway, back to the reading. This lets me know that there is a crossroad. This marriage, according to the card, which I hope I'm wrong, letting you know, they're feeling bewildered. Someone is feeling bewildered, trapped, don't know what to do. The question is, are you going to try to please your audience, the people that follow you, or are you going to be committed to your relationship? However, I see here the strength. This is a strength card. This lets me know that everything, I want to say everything is going to be all right, but I'm just looking at the card. But the truth is, when you have a strength card, you need strength because you need it to hold on. You need it to get through what you need to get through. You need to believe in yourself, in a higher place, a higher being, whatever. That's what strength is. So according to this, strength to keep it together. Who knows if they together, why they together, what's going on. However, I see here emotions, and I definitely see the emotions are definitely known. Their emotions are known. This is a gray horse, the pale horse. Okay? And this pale horse is carrying emotions. This pale horse is galloping and letting me know it's down to get that message. It's humble. It's listening to its rider. And this horse is saying, I'm going in a stride to get this message. There is a heaviness of emotions in this relationship. And again, here we go. We see another knight. But this is a knight again of a horse. This is the Knight of Pentacles. So you see, messages. So this is moving. This is emotional and financial. Emotional, financial. Okay? Also in this pile, crossroads. Also in this pile, strength. Let's go on around. And remember, Will Smith, Jada Pinkett. I didn't pick them. Okay, here we go. So now I'm looking up temperance. So there is a balance. They are out of balance right now. And if Will is in Dubai and she's in California or wherever, there is definitely a disconnect. You know, here it is, we see the two, which there is a two, we see balancing. So we see that there is being balanced, which is hard to balance two things on one wheel, but it's being done. Second of all, here we go, just being in the books. That lets me know that this is something that she studies, she reads on, she researches what she does before she brings it to her table. You know, she's learned when it comes to these things. She reads, she studies, she meditates. This is about Jada, while Will is balancing and trying to make his decision with the wave behind him, with the confusion. Will got a lot on his plate. And my question is, do he regret the cost? Well, and the regret of the cost is, here is a 5 in that deck, which lets me know this is emotional bankrupt at this time. This is an emotional bankrupt. What do you mean? I need to go off and be healed in my mind. Whatever I did at the time, it was right, but then it's like the repercussions. So this is, they both need time to go. And Will and Jada could take the feeling of, I didn't tell you to do that. I'm going down in flames. But I didn't ask you to do that. We don't know. But we do know that he's dealing with this. He is not happy with the way this turned out. But he knew that if he did it, he was not ignorant to it. He knew that if he did it, it would be a great cause. I don't think he understood the greatness of the cost. And if it does turn out to understand that Slick Ricky Rick, what's his name? Chris, I can't even believe. Excuse me, I'm not saying that Chris Rock is not an attractive man. I'm just saying I just don't even see him like that. Okay, anyway, get back to this reading. Here we see the 7 of Wands. As I said, she's a meditator, she's a thinker, she's a reader. She likes to know, she likes to stay in the know, and this woman lives in her head. And when she believes she right, she believes she right about whatever she thinks. Here it is again. This is a male, but this is that 4 again. This male is standoff, gone off to find their peace and happiness. This person ain't thinking about no divorce. This person is saying, look, I'm guarding my heart. I ain't thinking about no divorce. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I ain't going. You want to go? Go. I'm here. I dig that. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. And like Will would say, if you want to go, go. However, let's get on down to the ending of the cards. Look what just popped up. Far as I'm concerned, this card saying, no, there is no breakup going on over here. That's just a whole lot of talk. There's a whole lot of talking going on. It's only talk. They are not breaking up. Thus saith the cards. Here's another picture. Saying, we done invested too much to give up now. We faced the worst of the situation. We looked death in the eyes. We looked at the Skeletor. This is the 9 of Knives. What is that? That's when you lay flat and all the knives are stuck in your back. They said, we weathered that. We weathered death. And even death couldn't keep us. We even seen the dark horse come. And the dark horse didn't keep us apart. And it's saying, and this person's saying, here is the King of Pentacles. Financially, you ain't going to break us. Even though she got her money on the side, she's like, I'm not totally dependent on Will. If this marriage break up, I will walk away with what I walk away with. But I wasn't broke when I came in this marriage. She wants you to know that. She said, I wasn't broke when I walked in here. And I won't be broke if I walk out. She just wants you to know that. But this is the man that holds the cards. He got money. And I truly believe if they break up, it wouldn't even be no fight over no money. He just don't strike me as that kind of a guy. Not a kind of a guy that would stay with a woman like Ahab, like what's her name, Gomer in the Bible with Rahab. He married the harlot. He has worked hard for everything. Everything. And Will saying, I'm not about to throw it away. I worked hard for everything I have. I worked hard in this marriage. I worked hard for everything. And Jada is who I love and who I fell in love with. And there are times I can't stand her ass. Excuse me, that must have was Will right there. I apologize. He said, there are times I can't stand her. But we're in it for life. And at the end of the day, if we're the best of friends, we'll be married being so. And here is another celebratory card. Do you see all these celebratory cards? All of them. And if it takes her having to get satisfied with going with a man or two to do what she got to do, she do what she got to do. Will made it clear. There are no secrets in our marriage. He's saying to me, I don't need your pity. I'm good. I'm going to get better. But if I choose to stay with her, I stay with her because I love her. I am not weak, whether I satisfy her or not. We got that covered. This is what I hear. And no, when he gone away, maybe he didn't want to. Will, I need to run a card. Let's end this. Will, when you gone away, did you want Jada to come? Why did this fell out? That means positive. I went because I needed to get away and I really wanted to be alone. Singular, ace. It fell out. But just in case, I'm going to draw another one. I'm done. I'm done. Okay? Okay. Singular. I didn't want her to go. I didn't need her to go. I want her to stay there and figure out what she wants while I go and do what I want. This is how we live. Wands and water. Yes, she's chaotic, but I love that chaos about her. She keeps them grounded because she can't live if she ain't grounded. Clearly, she has control issues. Woo, they are a powerful marriage. And this read, I gotta do one more. So yes, when he went, according to the cards, he went because he needed that time alone. He knows she doesn't like to travel like that. She doesn't like to be on the plane like that. She made that clear. He's into extreme sports. He likes things like this. It's not who I am. She's a homebody. Remember, she's a Virgo. She's house number 6, correct? She's the 6th house. The 6th house, she stay there and watch the home. That's what she does. Will, he's a 7. He is the Libra. He's the 7th house. He likes to keep order in the home. And, he's an extremist. He loves beautiful things and stuff. So, let's just get to see what's going on with this. Okay, one fell out, so I get the pick. So let me see. Let's see. One fell out. This is the one that fell out. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor, which the card said. Finances, too much investment. He's been working too hard. Where's the card? Where was it? Well, yeah. Financial, we dealt with that. He worked too hard financially and otherwise for his marriage to just throw it away, to throw all that away. However, if she wants to do it, but she'll be a ding-dang-dong, ding-a-ling fool if she were to go and do something like this. Anyway, it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So they could be getting all this stuff together, but the cards did say that. Secondly, this is the card that I choose to represent them, and that is children. Your love life is being affected by children. Wow. So that let me know, what's his name, Jaden?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the girl name?
Willow.
There's flux there. They are bearing this. They are bearing this. They have to figure this out. This is, you know what, in spite of all of this, honestly, I forgot all about the kids. I saw their kids as grown and, you know, over 21. However, that's a family. And every time you all say, hey, break up, you'll forget that's a family, a black family with 2 kids. That their children are what, no more than 23, 24 years old. I forgot about the kids. So yes, it's about financial and it's about the kids. Their family, and I think their family unit is what keeps them together. That's what I'm getting out of this. That makes sense to me. You guys, you hang in there. This was a good read. I hope you got a lot out of it. I really did. Y'all fight on into eternity. When y'all die, y'all free. When he died, you die. Whoever died first, you're no longer free. The vows and everything is null and void because that person is no longer available to take care of it. Until then, like you said, can I say it? Like you said, I'm paraphrasing it. No matter what, shit for life. I expect you to own it. So that's my read for the Smith, Will and Jada Smith. That's my read. I thought it was very informative. Thank you, my little crones and my little chickens. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, but you'll be seeing me soon. Ciao.